guys, it's Jules, and today we're going to learn how to draw this horse. Isn't that cute? In honor of the Denver Western Stock Show, we'll be drawing this horse step by step. All you'll need is some crayons. I'll show you how to get some nice depth and layering with these crayons, and a pencil and a marker. So easy, so fun. Let's get started. So we want to use a hand width above here for the ears and the hat. The dotted lines show the shape, but where we would erase if we drew that full shape. But we don't really need to draw that full shape. We can just come down like this and get a nice curved line for the horse's face there. And then a straight line like this for this part right here. And then another little curved line at the end, kind of like that. So there is step one. Step two, we'll just finish that line coming up. So I'm gonna just finish that line. It's gonna come straight up like this. It's gonna pass this a little bit and then kind of extend to there. This horse has a nice, sweet little stripe down the front of its nose. So I'll just kind of start in this area, kind of like this, and then you can come down either way, a straight line, and then slightly curve it down, back up and around, and then back up to the top. We're gonna give the horse some cute little bangs, some of its mane. So I'll kind of just start like this with a little curly cue, up like this. I could finish that if I want, but the hat is going to be there. Now we'll do this one. We'll connect these lines and just come down with a lock of hair for the mane right here. It's so cute. Step number 5 is the cowboy hat right here. So I'm just gonna draw a great big circle, just like this. Then I can connect any lines that I need to, like that. And now we'll draw the top of the hat, the rest of the hat. So this would be the brim. We could come around and kind of do like a donut, half of a donut shape, and then draw a diagonal line up, a diagonal line up. And now we have this V shape right here. I'm gonna draw a rounded V shape for the top part of the hat, and then this would kind of be the back part of the hat. Okay, and then the cowboy hat has a rim here and a rim here. There we go. That was a nice, easy cowboy hat. Step 7, let's add some ears. Let's draw in the ears now. They're just kind of rounded triangle shapes. This one comes from behind the hat here. This one's on the left side of the hat here to help keep it on. So I'm just gonna start this ear right here, come up towards the top of the page. Almost looks like a little elf ear. It can just sort of end right there. See how it sort of just ends here. And then the inside of the ear is just sort of a long, pointed oval shape. Let's put in the eyes now. The horse has really cool eyes. They're sort of in a football shape, but horses have 3 eyelids. They have a top eyelid, a bottom eyelid, and then a diagonal eyelid. So they need that diagonal eyelid because they run around so much. They go so fast. This diagonal eyelid comes over their eye to keep all the dust and dirt out of their eye when they're running around. So there's the pupil, or the iris, the pupil, and the little highlight area. Horses have nice long eyelashes to keep the dust out of their eyes. So let's give them some eyelashes. This is the stripe of the nose, but we need to kind of put in this extra line here for kind of the side of the horse's face over here. And then this eye, we only kind of see part of it because it's on the other side of his head there. So we'll just sort of put it in there like that. And then give that side some eyelashes like that. It's looking so cute. These lines are just for dimension and just to make it look, give it some 3-dimensionality, some shadow there. All right, now I see just an extra little line for 3-dimension in the hair and the mane there. And then the nose, so they've got nice big noses. They don't breathe through their mouth, only through their nose. So there's the nose, and then this cute little smile could just come right on over from the bottom of the stripe and up. Our horse is very happy today to be here. Notice we don't see some of the neck because of the beautiful mane that trails down. So let's give him a neck, but let's draw it really lightly because we're going to be erasing some of that. So notice I drew really lightly. We're not going to see this top line of the neck at all, but if you want to just kind of lay it in, so you know where the top of the head would be. And now we will fill it in with locks of hair for the mane. I'm going to start right here behind this ear a little bit and give him a nice, thick, beautiful lock of hair there. Now I'll do this one. It starts tucked behind here, and it can be curly or wavy, whatever you want, but it's gonna, in my version, it's gonna curl right on into towards her little face there, and then up. And I'll just keep going with the locks of hair. Hair is very fun to draw. It can just be drawn in these really nice thick shapes. You can draw a lot or a few or whatever you want. Maybe this one comes all the way down like this and then tucks behind that one there, and it looks like I have room for maybe one more. Nice, just like that. And then this one can kind of come off the page. Now we'll use our eraser to erase the pencil lines underneath that hair. There we go. I can darken in my neck where I do see it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Last thing to do is add some kind of background. So I'm going to put a nice hill shape back there, and then maybe another hill in this area here. And because this is representing the Denver Stock Show, I'm just going to put some stars around it. You can put any background you want, a rainbow or a planet or a sun, anything that makes you happy. We'll just throw some stars back there. What I like to do now is take a Sharpie marker and go over my shapes like this, trace over the shapes with a Sharpie marker. I like to do that because then when I start coloring it, I know that I won't lose my shapes. They'll be nice and defined and look really, really good with the crayon. And I can color right on top of this Sharpie marker and know that it won't go away. It'll just make for a much cooler look when it's all finished. It doesn't matter where you start, just so long as you fill it all in. Okay, since this one has some bluish hair and a pink hat, and this one has some orangish hair and a blue hat, I think I'll do some purplish hair on this one. Won't that be neat? So I can start with any color I want. This is a violet. Okay, now I can use a red violet. And I'll show you how to make this look a little bit three-dimensional. So now I have my red violet, and I can go kind of on top of one side of that color to give it some dimension. I can take that and bring it down into this lock of hair for a pretty highlight. Isn't that pretty? Woo. And I can do the same thing with this one. Just take one of the different purples and put some depth on the bottom side of it so it looks like it's got a little highlight there. Isn't that neat? So you can layer the crayons and blend them accordingly, or you could just put two colors side by side like this. I'm going to use a peach, or it's called apricot, and put that in the stripe of the horse. And I want a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to put some of this kind of above the eyes a little bit for a highlight, and kind of in this area here, maybe in the cheek. I'm going to color this, I'm going to go right on top of the apricot color. So it's just a lighter shade of brown. And now I'll take a black and shade the neck. So now the black is going on top of the brown to make it look shaded or a little bit darker. A little bit more three-dimensional there. This side is a little bit darker because it's further back. I'll throw some black in its ears, very cute. And its nose. I think I'll do a green hat. I'll use the darker green in the top. I'm going to put a little bit of darker green on this brim here. So I've layered now 2 different greens. That looks really good. Maybe this part is a dark green and I'm using a heavy pressure. And maybe I'll use this green yellow for the brim. I'm going to color in my stars yellow. Maybe I have a little stream here. Ooh, that could be neat. So much fun. Okay, we're done. How fun was that? I hope you had fun with your crayons. Apple Rainbow turned out so cute. Sunshine and JJ Winter Breeze. So I just did 3 so that you could make your own colored choices and decisions. All are equally as cute and fun. Okay, it's time to go teach it to the class. We'll be heading down the hill. Here we go. Hey guys, get out of the way. I got a class to teach.
Once we reach 1,000, we'll all celebrate together. A random subscriber will receive a prize.
Who's random? Yeah.
Subscribe.
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 Join us.
Join us. All right. Please. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Subscribe. Yay.
Join us.
Join us.
Hot cocoa.
Okay, that got too crazy.
It's not crazy at all.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch more of my videos to learn all my art tips and tricks so you can become a better artist and have a fun time doing it. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.